Hey there, guys. What is up? Real Diversity here, man. We just finished a match, and I just had to go ahead and record a video real quick just to tell you guys what happened. This is a Modok deck, and I thought this was very interesting. First thing I want to point out is that um, first thing I want to point out is that I've been looking for ways to use Modok because I currently do not um, have the battle pass yet. I'm gonna get it. I get the battle pass every month or whenever the new season comes out, and I was like, okay, for sure, I'm definitely gonna get it. I just don't know exactly. I just didn't know exactly what purpose Modok served, but here I just found like the absolute best Modok play ever, and he had essentially put Invisible Woman down, play Modok behind him, and then play Hella. Now I foiled his plan here, and we won because I played Juggernaut. I was like, well, let me just play Juggernaut here, and because he had snapped. He snapped on me. I said, well, something's gonna go down behind this Invisible Woman. Let me go ahead and move it out the way. So we moved it out the way, and Hella went first. Hella went before Modok because Invisible Woman makes the cards go last, right? So after I moved Hella out the way, Hella just played, and lucky for that, he couldn't summon anything because he played Modok. And when I say he discarded Infinite, he discarded Hulk, he discarded a lot of good stuff, and none of that stuff could come to the field because he discarded the card second. So just barely won. We looked up there. I wish I was recording when the play happened, but I was just thinking this was a very interesting Modok play, and I've been just looking for interesting Modok decks to kind of share and things like that. But yeah, this is really a cool one. Modok Hella behind Invisible Woman. It almost is too good to be true. So the only thing you really need at that point is just to have some filler cards in between there. So, but anyways, hope this video was useful. If you was wondering a Modok method, I'm pretty sure there's tons of videos. I just haven't really been looking at Modok decks or anything like that. I just knew I was gonna come across some, so I've been just trying to keep my eyes open. And every time I record on here, I'm like, hopefully we get to see some type of new Modok deck mid-stream or record, just because it's always so fun and interesting to see. But yeah, that's all I wanted to share, man. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're out. Music is all we got. Music's all we got. Na, 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 na. All right, y'all. Oh wait, hold up. Let me make sure I know. Is any background music? Music's all we got. All right, so disclaimer, y'all. There is a celebrating you. Game of the year. Oh, I like the back of that skin. That looks pretty cool. Is it? Wait, did this game win Game of the Year or something? I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I really don't feel like I'm the only one that just like. I've never found the game that I just immediately got so hooked onto. Well, maybe I have in the past when I was younger, but in recent years, nothing has just caught my attention and kept it and drug it like this game has definitely done in recent time. First and foremost, I was getting at watch out for the Modok decks here. Actually, hold up. Let's go ahead and buy this pass because I was just waiting to get the pass for whatever reason. But let's go ahead and get it. Okay. All right, we got the pass now. So our reason I bought the pass is go ahead and get the Modok. We was gonna get the pass anyway. I just have been waiting. I just kind of like to make a little bit of progress. So when I do get the pass, then it feels like I'm unlocking a bunch of like a bunch of stuff I didn't have access to earlier. But yeah, so that is we always get the pass. I kind of consider it like my monthly subscription, even though this game is most definitely free to play. I consider myself a free to play player. I put no real money into this game except for the season pass. I'll get that just because I feel like you're missing out a lot if you just don't get that. And if as much as I play this game, I I do not mind throwing $10 a month at it. And also the most I probably else outside of the season pass I put into the game was I probably played what's it called? A might pay like $3 or $4 just to get a variant or so. I might have been for Colossus or so. My very first, like, oh my god, I gotta get this variant type card. So I might have threw like $5 or $10 or so. I can't remember exactly how much, but I've never spent over 10 for sure on this game at a time. So, but anyways, I'm not a wheel spinner. Don't do that. The only things I do is get the season pass, and I think it's a pretty solid tactic because if you play this game for a year and you're just like me and you're like, I gotta get every season pass, which if you really want to progress at a decent pace, you really need to get a season pass. I think it's important that you do get the season pass if you want to progress at a solid rate. So, with that being said, yeah, so there's a Modok deck going around. I've seen it twice. It was the very first time I saw it earlier. Oh, actually I made a video on it, or I recorded a video on it. Let's just make it ourselves, and then I just edit those videos together probably. So if you're seeing this, if this is the beginning of the video, then this is just the video. If this is actually combined with another video, then yeah, thank you for watching the earlier part, and this is like a part 2. But all the thing on part 1, we talked about we had ran to a Modok deck, and I just kind of basically explained it. But here, let's actually build the Modok deck. So Modok, of course, is first. Secondly is which a lot of people don't have because I think this is a pool of 3 card Hela. So you need Hela. It's not easy. It's not really an easy deck to build because you need quite a few people. And this deck isn't going to be as absolute or exact, right, for by any means. Right. So cool. Even maybe Giganto, but let me not yet. Let me see who else we definitely need first. Morbius. And one more and 2. The main star of the deck, really. And then who else we're missing real quick? Is this like the basis of this deck? Oh, also, I guess for safety, you would need Swarm. Is Swarm 2 or 3? I think Swarm's 2, right? I saw a really cool Swarm skin back in the day, and I just like thought I would never use Swarm, but he is not a bad card. But I mean, 003 isn't that great, to be honest. I think throwing Lockjaw in here wouldn't be too bad on like that. On a certain, if he's already on the field, then you already have Swarm. I think Lockjaw would be okay, actually. You know, I might even make my own. Let's actually do that. This kind of complicates it, but we'll add Lockjaw. This is my own personal. I have not seen this, but I think this would be kind of cool to This could backfire though if Hela pulls out Modok, and then the cards. This could be. I do see a conflict of interest if we do get the playoff and Lockjaw happens to come out. That would actually suck. But I guess we would just make sure we play Lockjaw early if we have him in hand. So that, I guess we can avoid that by just doing that, playing him early, if possible. But if we draw him turn like 5, we can't do nothing about that. So it's kind of a lot. It's situational, seems like. And hopefully he just gets played last. But if like say we discarded Infinite and then Infinite lands on Lockjaw, the same location, I think. Does it say play? How does your ability work? Resurrect all your cards. I don't think their abilities matter, does it, when you resurrect them? I'm not sure on that. Chavez, of course, is to push every card in front of us, so we know turn 6 we're getting Chavez. So if the Modok play didn't work, at least we know we're getting a 6 power into our hand. Like I said, Morbius is great here. Def doesn't really work here. Really, well, no, Mystique can't copy. I was gonna say anyone that could copy Morbius would be cool too here. I think that was all I saw so far, really. For the rest of this is kind of, well, Lockjaw was personal too, but the rest of this is definitely personal. I think um I think Wolverine actually comes here too, honestly. I think Jubilee works here in this deck as well. For any card that we haven't pulled out yet. And I guess Wasp, just in case if we want to do that early Lockjaw play, I think Wasp works okay. Issues. Actually, we shouldn't make this a Lockjaw deck because I think Lockjaw ruins it for us. Simply because, wait, what's the purpose of Lockjaw, right? Like in this deck. And for not Shavit, I think we're really missing. We probably really just need to throw one more high power in here, really. I think who else would be great? Oh, Apocalypse, of course, yeah. Sure. For sure. Who comes out then? I think you basically come out for Apocalypse. I completely forgot about that. Wasps. Do we do anything for Wasps? Do we need to do anything else here in general? I think Wasps need to come out, but for who? Storm, maybe? Storm would be solid. Just starting to think of some early well, does Jubilee really work here? I mean, I guess she does, especially on turn. I guess she does. It's just the accidental pulling her. No, Jubilee. I think anything that draws out the deck actually ruins this. If we don't have the card, I think it ruins. I think Jubilee ruins this too. I want to say lock it down on location helps really. So I think Storm's cool. Any other discard cards though, like that want to get discarded potentially? I think just having Lady. I think Lady Sif is useful here. If we don't have Hela, I think no, actually, but no, she's only useful if we have Hela. Well, I guess if Apocalypse is in hand, we can make that play. I think this deck is cool. Or maybe I really say Moon Knight's kind of better, but this deck's cool. So this is what we'll roll with for now. So we'll give it a, let's name it. What is this? The Modok deck, I guess. That looks like those that O and D that close to each other looks kind of confusing, but okay, let's jump into it. Yo, what is up, guys? Rodovers here, man. Just gonna play a game or two with this Modok deck this year, guys. Chop up a video for you guys. I think it's gonna be three separate videos. So if I've introduced myself 3 times, it's because the videos are all made separate. But yeah, we made the Modok deck. I didn't have a chance to play it yet. I did just play it twice before I recorded this, and I must say it actually worked to perfection. And the second match, we actually got our win condition, which is Invisible Woman, Modok, and Hela. What didn't happen though was we had like 800 rocks in between. We had got like hit with two of those locations that send rocks to your deck. So we just barely managed. We the fact that we still got our win condition, but we only had rocks in our hands. But we did get Chavez at the end, and we was able to play Hela. Um, Chavez. So, and other than that, I did learn too that if you just kind of save your hand and by turn 5, and you have a worthy hand to just Modok turn 5, which I did last time. I had Wolverine, Swarm, and Apocalypse. in Modok in my hand, and I just said I can just play the Modok here. So I think there's also times where you can just end up playing the Modok. That was my first game, so let's get. I'm just probably just get one in. I didn't know how well this deck would go. So here we're looking solid. We just need essentially, and here we have Lady Sif. So another thing we could do is just go ahead and discard the Hulk early on. So just get rid of the Hulk, and if we get Hela, if we don't get Hela, that's interesting. It is very interesting. All I know is Morbius does he goes crazy on his deck because you are definitely gonna discard like a lot of cards. So he definitely gets quite the boost here. Whoever you hit is okay. That's annoying. Yeah, so that basically kills that strategy here. So ladies, interesting. And of course we get Hela. I had a feeling we would get her. Yeah, we just have to kind of take the chance here. If we lose her, it's fine. We still can play Hulk, but if we don't hit her, oh, I forgot. Completely forgot about him. Completely forgot about him. Um, I think we just storm Hulk here, really. Darn, oh my gosh. Us losing Modok is crazy now. We still don't got Invisible Woman, but boy, our options here. Let's go ahead and Hulk here. And of course, she comes last. I mean, come on now. You often say we both just missing two cards out of our deck, so I think I'm missing Wolverine and is it just Wolverine? Apocalypse. Wolverine Apocalypse in the back. So. Mm-mm. I forgot about the plus. How much? We just got a crazy plus from Modok at the end there. From Morbius. Was Morbius at like what 4? I think so. We had got the right powers in our hand. I think honestly, if we could have had just the right this deck is not bad. I was admit it's not broken. It's still a lot of RNG in it, and it's still a lot of wiki. Just because I want to kind of just like get a really good hand or a really bad hand and see if we can still win. It's kind of what I just want to do real quick. So off rip, not crazy about this hand because we still need more. Oh, perfect, perfect. Darn. I feel like playing. Hmm. What's up? I wonder. I don't want him to like potentially Cosmo us, but we really could just hide our hand here. Okay, yeah, he's like it's like he might be running the same deck. Swarm. If this was anybody, like I could make this play if I didn't have Hela yet, but this would be dumb because then we lose her. We just stall here again. Who goes very last? Okay, cards you play here are not to end the game. To end the game ends. The question becomes who goes first. Like who really is the end. Oh, and then there's Modok. So interesting. Let's just to keep it consistent. Yeah, more actually. Let's leave Morbius. Let's leave Morbius alone. This is the pinnacle of this deck right here. Like, don't have to do anything. You just pray you get Hela, Modok, and Invisible Woman. If we get obviously Cosmo here, but that wouldn't make sense with this many armor availabilities. I feel like he's just gonna play. He's making the same play as us, honestly. Maybe. Yeah. I didn't even think about it. Maybe I need to add magic to the deck too, just to extend our chances of. What? Jeez, man. I want. Well, just know, guys. Everyone was gonna get played there. If I. It didn't. It worked out because we got Modok, I guess. But we could have played the Lady Sif in the far right spot, and then we could have followed up with Hela if we never pulled the Modok. Jeez, man, we haven't been pulling Apocalypse either, which is a good thing because he is not worth pulling unless you like don't have Hela, then you Modok or Lady Sif, and then you play him. You just play him at the end. So, but yeah, I think this is a good extender. I wonder why though. This can't. He can't. Mister Negative can't be. I can't. I have no clue. I wish he just would have played there. He's already finna lose 2 cubes. I don't know. I think I would have took the risk there, unless he already knew what I was finna go and do. But yeah, that okay. Let me once again show you guys the composition. I just went 3 straight with this deck, so it has it's not bad. I don't think there's really any bad cards in here except for instead of Sif, if we had that card to discard your lowest card, so that way we would hit like Swarm and Wolverine without necessarily getting Modok, I think would be great. And I forget her name, but she'll hit the lowest card in your hand. So, other than that, like we want to see Hulk in our hand. We want to see everyone, and then we obviously the exit strat and the fact that we still got Invisible Woman in that game. That game we was good to go once we got that location. These cards were revealed to the end of the game, so that's another location that kind of is an automatic win condition for us if we get Modok in Hela. So it just helps us a little bit there. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I think a lot of potential here. Only issue I think really is we might need to put Gigantuan instead of maybe Apocalypse. I'm not sure. Or Chavez. I think Chavez is great because she really pushes. Like by turn 5, we know if we have Modok and Hela. If not, we just make the play with what we got in our hand, right? And we can play. And if we do have Modok by turn 5, and we say we got like Swarm, Wolverine in our hand, Apocalypse, cool. We know we're gonna get turn 6, so it doesn't matter. We're not getting Hela at this point. So let's just go ahead and burn burn our hand, right? So I see a lot of benefits with this deck, especially Chavez. Modok is kind of a solid underrated synergy. If you have him, you know who your 6, so you can go ahead and play him. You know who your 6 card is gonna be, and if that 9 power is gonna be enough, then yeah, you're in good shape. If you're gonna get them extra swarms, you're in good shape. If you already got Morbius on the field, you're in good shape. So you still a bunch of win conditions, I think, with this deck, without even necessarily getting like the win condition, which to me is Invisible Woman, Modok, then Hela, and then you hope that the rest of your hand is like Hulk and Infinite and then stuff. And the only biggest problem I think is you have no control of where those cards go. So they may all just go in opposite locations, or you want them to, and you end up losing. So that could be horrible. Because if you're already winning a location and then the Infinite goes to that location, it's like, oh. So I haven't, like I said, that was my 4th time playing this deck. So far so good. Yeah, I just gotta play some more. It's low key kind of fun, so I must say I'm enjoying it. The storm players, like I said, really focus around Hela, so she is a very niche. Like I don't know. You might need to make sure you see a few cards before you play Storm, but she's definitely a very niche character here. Yeah. But anyways, though, hope you guys enjoyed, man. World Diversity. We are out. Peace.